that.
What's up, everybody? It's your GPK Warriors, and we're back with another stream. And today we are rocking and rolling with the legendary Floydman Sumner. That's right, brothers. I am Handsome Sal. We got Raw Lamb to the right. We got the albino rhino over there. Big Adam right next to Floydman, and Floyd is right under us. How are you doing today? How are you doing, Floyd?
Doing fabulous as usual. So, yes, glad to be here. So, thanks for inviting me, and yeah, we're gonna have some fun, right?
Absolutely, we're very happy to have you here. We want to just talk about. We want to tell the people that from the group and from YouTube. We want to let you guys all know that we're here to bring Floydman to represent his upcoming comic book, Swell Comics. It's going to be a series, and he has a comic funding situation going on. I'm going to post it in the chat and link it at the bottom. And you guys can sign on and get some goodies by supporting. If you just want to support straight up, there is an option just to support straight up without asking for anything back. But I recommend to go for those higher tiers and get the goodie. You can get yourself drawn into a comic book. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? That's totally worth it. That's what I say. Raw Lamb, didn't you just support it recently? Didn't you just sign up for something?
Yeah, I heard about it yesterday. I am on my way in there too because I thought that was a fun idea to do comic character insertion.
Yes,
yeah, yeah. Okay, so like the $150 tier that gets you a part in the comic.
Yeah.
And the $250 gets you a speaking part in the comic, plus everything that's underneath that, which is a whole lot of stuff.
All right,
so go for the $250, Raw Lamb. Get one for you and get one for me. Get one for you and get one for me.
I need a line.
Yeah, that's how it's done, kids.
Well, Floydman, I do want to ask, since we have you here, a lot of people know you from Garbage Pail Kids and Wacky Packages,
right?
But we hear that what kicked it all off was your $6 sketches.
Yeah, $6 sketch card Sunday. So, yeah, like I was telling him, it's like there's so many avenues throughout my life. You know, I'm like, I've got to create. That's just what I got to do. That's just why I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
And but it's like, which way do I go? So at first, I wanted to be Neil Adams, and I wanted to draw like Neil Adams. And do comics, and I did my own comics in the early '90s, and they're not so good now. But once you self-publish, it's in your blood, and I haven't done it for 15 years now. So now that I'm doing it again, it's like, man, I'm having a blast. This comic is gonna be awesome. And so for the $6 Sunday, it's like, I can airbrush skateboards, I can, paint oil painting, I can, where do I go to make money, And then I'm like, well, let's just, somebody pops into my head on Sunday, I'll draw them and put it out as an original piece on Facebook and see who bites. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people bit, and it was $6. So eventually I had people just waiting all day by the computer, going, what is Floyd? What's he going to draw? Because I wouldn't tell anybody who was going to draw. But, and so a lot of people have like a lot of my cards from that. But, so what I did was I had all these cards that I had drawn. Hey, I'm big now. And I had all these cards I had drawn, and I should have brought my book, but I didn't. Unless it's over there. No. But anyway,
please feel free to share work. Please feel free. Let these people know what they need to support, because
so
we want Swell Comics to keep coming.
I printed all these cards and I sell them for $1 each. So they're all in here. So like and it's just random stuff. Like I'll just pick one out. What's this one? This is RoboCop. So like
hey!
Oh, good pull.
We know somebody from that movie.
Love that RoboCop.
Oh yeah, it's just. But yeah, and it's just like such random ones. It's like this is one of the more popular ones. Is my Crow.
The Crow, Brandon Lee.
Oh, that's awesome.
The movie he died in.
Yeah, and also another dead person. So.
Heath Ledger.
But yeah, but it was just a lot of fun, but then I do like ones that, only a few people know, there's Kojak,
Oh, Kojak. Who loves you, baby? Can I see Heath Ledger again? Can I see Heath Ledger one more time?
Did you give him a sucker?
Yeah, actually I did.
Does he have a little dum-dum?
Who loves you, baby? Who loves you, baby? Join the Players Club.
Yeah, and so it's like I've sold out of a lot of them, which I was happy as a clam when I finally sold out of all my Benny Hill ones.
Mm-hmm.
Paul
Burns.
That's awesome.
Anyway, so I did all these, and I sell them for $1 each at the shows, and they go well, and people like them.
What a treat.
And I put out packs too, like 6 for $5 or something, so you get one free. But yeah, so that's how. And then because of that, I think that's when Dustin Graham noticed and said, Floyd, you should post your stuff on the Garbage Pail Kid Facebook pages. And I'm like, I was never into Garbage Pail Kids. I didn't collect them because, I collected Wacky Packages when they came out. And when Garbage Pail Kids came out, that's when I was getting out of high school, believe it or not. And so I was too busy chasing girls and stuff. So I didn't, I saw them, but it was like I didn't notice them really.
You had no time for throw up babies.
Right. But because I did that, that's when everybody said you should get in touch with Tops. You should get in touch with Tops. But nobody would tell me how to get in touch with Tops. And so finally I figured, I discovered who the art director was. And I went directly to his website and sent Wacky Package samples. And so, I mean, every Saturday when I was a kid, man, I'd run to the drugstore, 25 cents, bought you like 5 packs, and chew the cardboard gum and stick them all over. And so then next thing I know, he's getting back to me going, oh, would you like to do sketch cards for the Wacky Package 50th anniversary set? And I'm like, yeah, dream come true. And so along with the territory came Garbage Pail Kids. And so all of a sudden he's like, you want to do a Garbage Pail Kids? And I'm like, I'll give it a shot, and the rest is history, I guess. I don't know. So.
And wonderful history it is because everybody loves your work, man. The sketch work. People, when they see Floydman on the bottom, if they pull the Floydman, their jaws drop, their eyes widen, and they scream.
Great, dude.
Well, see, and I feel bad too because of the deadlines that Tops gives us. I can do such better cards as inserts, but I don't have the time. And so that's why the returns are where I put it all out, and just boom, So
that's the magic.
Do better on the initial returns, but sometimes they give us like 2-3 weeks, and it's like, oh boy. So
another way I call it is you get what you pay for, Tops.
Yeah. It's like when I did the New York City set, I need to apologize to anybody that got one of those cards because I do believe we had literally like 3 weeks to do them, and I did all Atom Bomb black and white, and I had it down to like 3 minutes a card.
Wow!
I did all these cards and just the same thing, and it's like, okay, you want $1.50? Here you go. So,
yep, I agree. I mean, thank you, Tops, for giving people the opportunity and the awareness for the opportunity. But man, you guys are a sweatshop.
Yes,
you guys are a sweatshop.
Yeah. That's why I have deep respect for all the Star Wars guys, because you guys, man, I mean, you really, it's like those are like should be hung in a gallery because they're so awesome, and I'm like, man, I don't know how long it takes those guys, but I could never do that. So yeah.
Well, you draw some awesome aliens and spaceships. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, try. That's one. You guys probably saw this one.
Yeah, I watched that live. I watched that stream.
Yeah, that's the finished version. So, yeah.
Did somebody purchase that?
Yes, this is for my friend Bobby Martin.
Wonderful, Mr. Bobby Martin.
Yeah.
Markin. He has about, probably about 4 or 5 of my pieces, but he says this is absolutely his favorite. So,
congratulations on your extra piece. You got a nice little Floydman collection.
He does. And then my friend Mike Astronet, he's probably got the most sketch cards out of everybody because he really like set me up good, because
that's awesome.
He's got tons of stuff. So, but yeah,
that is awesome. Hey, you get what you pay for. That's what I say.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or
whatever I'm in the mood to draw, I guess. So,
but I was going to ask though, what is Swell Comics? What is this?
Ooh, Swell Comics. Well, let me tell you something. Okay, so I did a comic book called back in the early 90s, and I actually put it out monthly, which I don't know how, but it was a bunch of my friends just doing these really bad stories, and we throw it all together and Xerox it, and boom. and you know, and like I say, I miss that. You know, I really miss that. The last issue I did was the special issue in 2005, and so you know, I wanted to publish again. I wanted to do comics again because I have stories to tell. So Swell Comics comes from, it's the comic that I always wanted to put out. I mean, it's just so awesome. And I'll give you a little sneak peek here.
Yay! Sneak peek, people.
Nice.
Well, this was the first cover, which shows you how delayed it was because I've got fall 2022 on it. That's what the cover is going to look like without the fall. That'll be updated.
That is so cool.
Yeah. So and this picture is funny because you know you can go on. I wanted to get a pair of Vans with this on it, you know, because you can design your own.
Yeah.
And so I went and I put this on it, and Vans comes back and says, "Oh, we can't print that." And I'm like, "Why not?" They're like, "That's copywritten. It's on the internet." And I'm like, "Yeah, I own it," you know. And they're like, "Oh, well, you got to fill out all these forms." And I said, "You know what? I can just paint this on there, and it'd be cheaper." So I never did. So anyway, so Swell is this, but what's inside, you may ask?
Yes, we want to know what's inside.
Okay.
My assumption is a bunch of awesome panels of different characters and different little stories. Yeah. And yes.
I have just kind of a sampling of the main story, which is the Basher Boys from East Berlin. And the Basher Boys from East Berlin were created by me and my brother in art, who sadly is no longer with us. And we were sitting bored at the community college waiting for somebody one day, and all we had was a ballpoint pen and a napkin, and we sketched these two characters, and they're just really twisted and stuff. And we're like, "Oh, who are they?" And they're like, "The Basher Boys from East Berlin."
The Basher Boys from East Berlin.
Anyway, so the other thing about Swell is, you know, there's so many people doing their own comics now. I mean, independent comics are everywhere, but they're all the same. They're all, you know, secret government agency of superheroes that, you know, and no, I don't do that. So mine's just comes out of here, you know, and comics nowadays don't look like comics, but Swell will, because I'm actually doing the moldy kind of looking paper.
Old style.
Oh, that's great.
So this is the splash page for Basher Boys. And the Basher Boys are searching for their parents, who they were told both died during childbirth. Brothers Helmut and Dolph Basher now spend their days crushing those who are unfortunate enough to get in their way and try to stop them, for they are the twisted twin terrors known as the Basher Boys from East Berlin. So when they were born, Helmut got a hat, but his parents were very poor. Their parents were very poor, so Dolph got a D burned onto his skull with a cigarette. So yeah,
love it.
So it's twisted though. I've got just
the Basher Boys are badass. You know what I was thinking of when you said the Basher Boys in East Berlin? I was thinking of, like, would you like to touch my monkey?
No, there's
Hans and Franz.
Not Hans. That's not Hans and Franz. That was
my jokes. But so in this one, they hear this kind of Jim Baker-esque preacher saying, "Let me show you the way." So they take it to mean, oh, he's going to show us to our parents, you know. So they like start beating people.
It looks like Jim and Tammy.
Exactly. Good. I did my job.
They just start beating people like parents. People.
Yeah, and so then he makes them, like, you know, dress as Mormons and peddle flowers and stuff, and so then they get chased by a lady, and then they meet up with Ponch and John from Chips and deal with them, and
oh, my goodness.
So
y'all don't know about the motorcycle cops, children.
Yeah,
y'all better know about Chips.
Again, I'm showing my age, right?
Not at all.
But that's a fun story. That's 16.
That's culture, Floyd. That is culture. They need to be cultured. If they don't know,
right,
they need education.
I know it sucks because, you know, being my age, I can't do a lot of my jokes that I do, like, go over people's heads. Like, you know, if I throw out like a Sanford and Son joke or something, everybody's like, "Who?" But yeah, so it's got that. It's got Monsters of Rock, which are my other characters, which are just awesome. I don't know if I have the pages for that handy here. Maybe I do. Yes.
Yes.
I have the original pages on that one. Monsters of Rock are kind of like.
Look at that Frank on. Is he on bass or he's on guitar?
He's
That's
on
6 strings or
guitar.
4 strings? Guitar. He's got 6.
Yeah. So that's
Okay.
Vic on guitar. Vic on guitar.
Uh-huh.
That's Aki on drums over here.
Yeah.
He's the Mummy, and then the Nosferatu is Dave, and then DJ Mange is the
the werewolf.
Yeah, and it's kind of based on again. I don't know if you guys remember Groovy Ghoulies.
Groovy Ghoulies. Oh yeah, the old
70s. Wasn't that a cartoon?
Exactly.
Yeah,
so kind of like an updated Groovy Ghoulies, and
that's awesome.
And so in this one, Mange gets a tapeworm, and they have to deal with that. So, but yeah, so it's just twisted stories, you know. And then another story that I had was my story that was it was actually just printed in Cartoons magazine in black and white, and that's with Crazy Earl, the guy that's on the cover. Actually, this is Crazy Earl. So he's got a 2-pager or 3-pager, maybe 4, 2-pager, and so I colored that and put that in, and then Wild Willie and Thrasher Babe were characters that I had created back in the 90s. 4-Color Freaks is like it takes place in a comic book shop, so it's like a lot of fanboy humor, and that was an online web comic I did for a while, and yeah, so it's just a random mix of fun. So and fun. So yeah, 32 full color pages. It's my first full color comic book, and so that's why that's gonna be awesome. So yeah, I'm excited.
I hope everybody watching that right now live, and people that are watching in the future when it's on YouTube and stuff like that, please support. You have the link at the bottom right there. Go fund www.fundmycomic.com/campaign/346/Floydman-S-swelled-comics.
But to make it easy, if you just go to fundmycomic.com and search for Floydman, you find it right away, because I did.
Absolutely.
But this is the box, the membership box.
Very nice purple. Very nice color.
I love purple. What can I say?
We are similar in this way.
This is the membership kit so far for the Super Secret Swell Squadron, which a Super Secret Swell Squadron kind of is an homage to the old EC Fan Addicts membership that they had back in the 50s with Tales from the Crypt and Mad and all that. They would give out a membership kit, and it'd come with a patch and a button, whatever. And also like the Mary Marvel Marching Society in the 60s. Again, way before your time, and actually mine too. But yeah, so you get the box, and it's got a nice little logo inside. You get the comic. You get
wonderful,
a fabulous big button. Which I got to do a plug for Becca makes buttons because she does an awesome job.
Dang.
Also a membership card that looks kind of old school, you know.
Oh, it's got the Basher Bros.
Yeah, with Basher Boys. Yeah. And also the t-shirt, which is like the one that I'm wearing.
Yes.
And also a patch, which I haven't gotten done yet.
Up to what size though are those shirts for people that
I can go at least up to 3X.
Okay.
Look at there.
There you go, Adam. There you go, Adam.
Big Adam, yes. If you get over a 3X, I'm sure I can work it out, and like I'll get you one. So, but yeah, so small 3X, I think. But yeah, so I've been working on putting these together, and the comic right now is at the printer. I'm waiting for my hard copy proof, just so I can make sure it looks awesome and no mistakes, and looks the way that I want it to. And then once that comes back, then we'll do the full print run, and the campaign lasts until March 17th. We are already fully funded, and still going. So if I get up to the next tier, which is my first stretch goal, which I don't know anything about these things, I had to learn all this.
Yeah, stretch goals.
Yeah, it's
stretch
my
goals,
first Kickstarter.
you go beyond your mark, you hit these other milestones, and then you get extra bonuses when you hit these stretch goals. Is that correct?
Right. Because people say stretch goals, and I'm like, okay, so I downloaded like a yoga app and stuff. But yeah, so
it's a downward dog thing.
Right. So I don't know what a stretch goal is, but anyway, so the first stretch goal is if we reach 2,800, then everybody gets a Monsters of Rock print, which I did.
Ooh.
And so even if you could just get like the $10 one, you get a print, plus the book, plus whatever. So yeah, so that's the first one. If we go higher than that, I'm thinking maybe sketch covers for the next one. I don't know. So yeah.
That's wonderful. So people, you need to get on that. Yeah. We need to get back up Swell Comics and make sure we have 1, 2, 3, 4 all the way. Keep it going.
Right.
Let's get this
but
going.
I'm really amazed that because I hit the main funding in like 2 weeks, I think, which was just awesome. And I'm like, yeah, it was all my friends, but I didn't realize how many friends I had. So
it's always good to find out.
Exactly. Now I got to get to the other people that I don't know, but I've gotten some backing, from that. But yeah.
Well, you got our back. Well, I mean, we got your back, brother. We'll support. We'll support that stuff in our group all the way through. We'll be making sure when people know when the comics out, so they can purchase it on their own when it's actually released, and keep this stuff going, man. Get this in people's homes.
Yeah, because one of the things is, everybody knows me for Garbage Pail Kids, which is fine, but I want them to know me for my thing too,
Absolutely.
I gotta be me.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so and when I'm guests at shows and stuff, yeah, it's because of my Garbage Pail Kid, connection, but which is fabulous, and I love hearing stories about everybody. But the one thing everybody comes up to me, oh, I love your stuff. I collected your stuff when I was a kid. I'm like, you did? Right? Man, I don't even have any of that left.
Do you have any shows coming up?
Yes. Convention season starts in April. And April, my first show will be Gem State in Boise, Idaho, where I'll be a guest. And that's always a good show. Right after that, here in my hometown of Salem, Oregon, is the Mid-Valley Comic Art Expo. And that's actually put on by my roadie, who's also my roommate and my best friend. And that's always a good show. Last year, we had Trash Alley, where I gathered together Chad Shears was there, Jeff Cox was there, Shane Garvey was there, Barry Nigma was there, and I was there, and we had this Trash Alley, little setup for a Garbage Pail Kids area. Not going to do that this year, though, unfortunately. But it was great hanging out with them and drawing. Awesome. So then after that it's kind of a busy schedule. I've got a Redmond show here in Oregon. I've got a Reno show, which is always great show in Reno. I love that show. I do car shows, and I do good at those. And then I got Meadowlark down in Grants Pass, and I think I'm going to California again for Pleasanton, California, for that show. So.
That is awesome, people. He's going to be in your town if you're in the area, Northwest or North California. You have an opportunity to see Mr. Floydman.
Yep. I'd love to do shows, all over the U.S., but unless I'm a guest, I'm lucky to break even, so with flights and hotels and all that fun stuff. So. But yeah,
I do want to ask some artist questions. Sure. I do want to ask, what do you think? What is your most favorite expensive material that you use, and then what is your most favorite budget material that you've used?
My most favorite expensive material.
Yes.
Might be.
Yeah.
Well, I don't use it as often as I would like to, but when I had a good art gig, and I was making some good money, I'm like, if I don't get this now, I'll never get it. And that is the Iwata Custom Micron airbrush, top of the line. Even has a little cloth with it. So, but this thing is just, oh man, it's beautiful. I've only used it a couple times because my compressor sucks. But yeah, look at that.
That's wonderful.
Ooh, pretty. But yeah, this was expensive. So probably that, but because I can airbrush. I'm not a great airbrush artist, but I can airbrush. But my compressor, every time I use it, it just cuts out. It won't. I don't know if it can't handle it or what. But so that's probably the best one. Well, that and also my Huon, my screen that I draw on. You know,
Yeah.
Actually watching you guys on now because my other screen went out. But yeah, so there's that one. In terms of budget, you know, I've said it before and I'll say it again. These pens, the Zebra, ultra fine or super fine or whatever they call them. These brush pens, man, these are the best. These are awesome. They work well with Copics, so they don't smear, and you can get thick line, thin line. This is pretty much what I draw everything with it now. So I buy these in bulk. So
all right. It's written down.
Yep. Zebra, super fine. A lot of people use like microns, not to be confused with the micron airbrush, but these are, you know, like these are microns. Okay, I have some of them of everything, but and they're fine for like really thin line, you know, tips and stuff. I just don't like the ink doesn't seem black enough to me, so I've actually been using just whatever, trying out new stuff. This is a Winsor Newton fine point, and these have really fine tips, and you know, for detail and everything. So, but yeah, and then for coloring is Copic markers, of course, and also Prismacolors, which I love and I hate. And
so you do the Prismacolor, like the color pencils?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the way I use them with the Copics, so like I'll do like a dark flesh tone, you know, on the side of the face or something, and then take a Copic and then brush it out, and it kind of smears it out and makes kind of like an airbrushed effect. That's how
wow.
So if you use
did you write that down, Adam?
Yeah, that's what I was
getting over it.
Yeah, I got the Prisma, I got Castle, I got a bunch of colored pencils.
Yeah, Prismas though, man, you have the same problem with me. You know what I mean? Every time you go to sharpen one.
I actually bought a stupid sharpener. It works great for them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh man, there's two different tip styles.
So don't get an intelligent sharpener. Only stupid sharpeners work.
Oh yeah, it's a stupid sharpener.
Talking about this one?
I paid way too much for a sharpener today.
Fuck yeah, that's the one. That's the stupid sharpener.
Yes.
Stupid sharpener.
I have a stupid sharpener too.
Holy shit! There you go.
I have this one, but I also have that one too. I don't know where it's at though. But
yeah, that works great for them.
But yeah, because I was like playing with those, and yeah, those are good for like the first 5 times, and then not so good. But I need like an electric sharpener again, just because I like playing with it.
So I would like to ask you, who are your favorite artists that worked alongside you during the Garbage Pail Kids era of Floydman?
Well, I listed a bunch of them that I worked with on Rocking Dead. Of course, Dustin Graham. You know, Simone has got to be my favorite. And the stuff he's doing, I just love Simone Arena.
Yeah,
man, I don't know how he does it. And Shane Garvey, you know, my brother. He's his detail work is just insane, and Barry too. Barry's line work just amazing. Of course, Becky and Pat. You know, Pat's the man, but we all know that. And then, you know, Nick Castaneda. I didn't like his stuff at first, but his first set I think was Back to School, and so I'm like, oh, he's drawing it like little kids. That's kind of a cool idea. Then he did all of his other sets like that. And I'm like, okay. So I'm like, is he just not know how to draw them or what? But it don't look like other kids. But now I get it. I get it. I get what he's trying to do, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Hello, Brian Siegel.
You guys mentioned the magic Prismacolor word, so I had to jump on.
So Brian,
Prisma.
I feel your pain, Floydman, on that one because the leads on those things.
Yeah, I bought, okay, so like when the 50th anniversary or 75th anniversary set, right?
Oh, wow.
And it had like tons of colors, you know, and it's all jumbled now. It's just I just bought a bunch today, you know, new ones, but all of them in this set with the same thing, man. You sharpen them, you go to draw, and it just goes slink. You know,
Yep.
You know, so it was kind
of. I know Big Adam was talking about like the Faber-Castell. The Faber-Castells are actually, the leads are a little bit better, but I started switching over to oil colored pencils, but they don't have that run effect like you were talking about.
Right. Because I've also got I've got a couple other types here. Let's see. I got these Derwents. These are regular. No, these are studio. I don't know if these are watercolor ones or not, but I've got those.
Yeah, that's what I use, the watercolor ones.
These are the watercolor ones. These are Faber-Castells. Yeah. So
these are great.
And I completely feel you on these things.
Yeah. But I started replacing my Prismas with polychromos. But then they just aren't as, you know, they're almost too hard. They aren't as soft, you know, as Prismas. But I just need something in between that, you know.
Right. And then, like I said, the oil colored pencils don't have the same effect at all. You hit them with a Copic or something, and it just stops dead in its tracks.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I don't know if
you can use like oil and stuff, right? Like linseed oil or something, like an oil painting.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's almost like a pastel. So.
Yep.
Have you tried these? The Stabilos? They're like a chalk pastel.
Oh, you know what? I hate chalk pastels. Oh my god! I have a mess. I've got a story, kids. Gather around. So when I got out of high school, I thought I'll take a basic art class because I know how to draw. Everybody says I'm a great artist, you know, and stuff. And so I took basic art class in community college, and I took two classes. I took a story illustration class and a basic art class. And the basic art class, man, me and the teacher just butted heads. And all she had us do was take a big sheet of paper with charcoal or, you know, chalk pastels, go out and draw landscapes. And then bring them back and we'd hang them on the wall and evaluate everybody's. So I would do that, but I'd like add Conan in the middle of it.
Yeah.
You know, like dragon. So we'd hang him on the wall and everybody knew exactly whose was mine. And
we love Conan. Me and Raw Lamb are Conan fanatics.
Yeah, I'm actually working on another commission. It's a Conan and Red Sonja on a Red Sonja blank. I have Red Sonja blank in case you're wondering.
Crom laughs at blank sketch covers. Floydman must act for Crom.
Yeah, or actually, I have one or two cards left because I was in on the Dynamite set that just came out not too long ago. But yeah, so then at the end of the class, at the end of the semester, everybody came up to me and they said, you know, Floyd, I think I learned more from you than I did from her. And I'm like, yes, accomplished. So yeah, the story illustration class was great though. It was totally different. It was like this hippie chick that taught it, and she's just like, yeah, go do whatever you want with whatever medium, and just, you know, here's your idea to illustrate a story, and it was awesome. But the other class,
it's like the other one, no.
Just no. I think I got a pass. I didn't get a grade. I got a pass, you know. But yeah, that was fun though. So, but that's
is Big Daddy Ed Roth or Big Daddy Dave Roth? What was
Ed Roth?
Ed Roth, yeah, Big Daddy Ed Roth. Was he an influence of yours?
Not until recently, because, you know, like I said, I wanted to start out and be Neil Adams, and so I did some comics, you know, and I want to draw like Neil Adams, draw superheroes, you know, and stuff, draw Batman. But then as time went on, different influences kind of crept in, and Mad Magazine became a really heavy influence with Jack Davis and Wally Wood and all those guys, you know, and so then what happened was I saw this stuff and like the Rat Fink stuff, and I'm like, cool, I want to draw that, you know, that looks like fun. and I wasn't really into like getting to draw it. I didn't know how to what do I do with what I draw, you know. But my good friend Tony Grove, who owns Tony's Kingdom of Comics, there's a plug for you. He says, "Oh, you should set up at the Rustorama," and I'm like, "What's Rustorama?" And he's like, "Oh, it's the car show that's at the fairgrounds," and I'm like, I'm a comic artist guy, you know. But I did that, and it's been my best show. It's been so much fun because what it is it's a big party. It's like a day full of rockabilly music, pinup girls walking around, retro, you know, pre-1963 rat rods and hot rods. And so I started doing more of that and finding out this is the kind of stuff I really dig doing, you know. And that's kind of where Swell is coming from too, from that angle, not regular comic art angle. And also the crowds are a lot different too, because you go to like a regular Comic-Con, you know, and everybody's like, "Oh, that's cool. Can you draw Wolverine?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, I can." And they're like, "Oh, I don't have much money." But you go to the car shows, man, people come up, they go, "Dude, your stuff's awesome. Take my money." And I'm like, "Yeah, so, you know, but it's just a whole different crowd, but it's a lot of fun. And I appreciate all the comic fanboys too at the Comic-Cons, you know. I love doing shows, you know, and I really appreciate because without them, I couldn't do what I do. You know?
But what you're talking about is this genuine enthusiasm that you get from this other place. These people that aren't expected to buy art, they see your art and you capture the spirit of what they love, and that, you know, that's what makes it so special. Outside of the person that wants the commission of Wolverine, you know what I mean?
And so eventually, I got in touch with the Ed Roth estate. And so I am actually officially licensed as an official Ed Roth graphic artist.
Wonderful.
I haven't done a whole lot with it. I've done like maybe some stickers and a couple prints and stuff. But yeah, so I have that title too to kind of, you know, notch in my belt. So, but yeah, so.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I've seen some of the latest art. They have the car art and stuff that I've seen you draw and stuff like that. It gave me Roth vibes, you know. So I had to ask that.
No, and it's cool because, you know, even when I do Comic-Cons, you know, I'll have like my car stuff there, and the kids will be like, you know, they don't see Wolverine and off they go, but the dads will be like, "Dude, that looks like Ed Roth. Oh, I bet him," and blah, blah, and then I get to talk to them. See, Dad's got the money, so I'm like, "Okay, Dad, how about this one? How about this one?" So yeah. So I kind of, you know, I like to think of myself as kind of standing out in the artist alley, away from.
Oh, dude, you definitely stand out.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
I try. But everybody else is just, you know, oh yeah, Deadpool or Wolverine, you know. But here I'm drawing Deadpool in a Charger, you know, or you know, all this zombie Wolverine or whatever. So I try to be different. So.
That's so awesome. Yeah. But yes. Now we have a race coming up. We had 80 spots with 80 participants, 80 spots, and we're gonna run this race for a membership to the super. What's the club? I don't want to say it wrong. I know it's a lot of S's.
Super Secret Swell.
Secret Swell Squadron.
Say, tell them what our fans will win, Johnny. Well, our lucky winner will win a membership in the Super Secret Swell Squadron, including this fabulous shiny box full of swell goodness. I would tell you what's in it, but then I'd have to kill you. But,
yes.
No, it comes with a membership card. It comes with a patch. It comes with a T-shirt. It comes with a print. It comes with a the certificate, membership certificate, and what else? A button, and I don't know, maybe some old food I got lying around. You know.
Yes, and the comic itself.
Oh yes, and there's a comic involved.
Yes.
A signed copy of the comic, no less.
Ooh, wonderful.
Yes. So, all in all, this fabulous prize is worth $75 online.
That's correct.
So yeah.
Let's go.
And I'll throw in a business card too.
Nice. We have 80 spots in here.
Okay.
All copied from the top. We're just gonna scroll through it really fast. Everyone, your names are in there. You can watch it later on slow-mo on YouTube.
Drum roll.
There we go. Good luck to all the participants.
Yes.
Let's set it for 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Okay. Is that when it explodes or something?
That's when they run to the 80 monsters are gonna run for you.
These monsters.
Running for you. I mean, 80 monsters are running for you.
That is awesome. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn down this thing. Yes.
All right, guys. I had to put my kiddo to bed.
No worries.
You didn't miss anything. It was just me babbling.
Here we go.
I would listen to that any time, Floydman.
Appreciate that. Yeah. And they're off. And we got Ghostbusters and Brennan and number 3 and no number 2 is and I can't tell what that one is because I don't have my glasses on. And he's going for the front. He's going for the front. And oh, look, the one Godzilla is in the lead. It looks like almost by a nose or by a tail or whatever.
So are you running this one?
Huh?
Oh, no, we've got the behind.
Yeah, I'm running it.
Oh. How far they got to go? Oh, yeah, they got to go a minute.
It's so random because you have dinosaurs in there. You have Godzilla.
Yes, you got a little bit of everything.
Okay, now
the white gorilla from Congo, my friend.
Ah.
Oh, wait, who's coming up from the bottom? Oh, roll him. He's got some hacking going on there, I think.
Yeah.
Just came out of nowhere, man. All right.
Oh, there's a transformer at the bottom.
Who's the wolf? Who's the wolf?
That wolf was
Ryan Harris.
Sneaking
he's
in.
Literally leading by a nose.
The werewolf.
Absolutely.
Uh-oh, he's following me.
If you guys don't know, Paul White does look like that Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. That's exactly Paul White.
Stay Puft is like, he's trying, man.
Come on.
You know what? I want to see these guys come from behind way back there, though.
Who is the winner?
Wait a minute.
Who's going to be the winner?
Adam. Big Adam.
Congratulations, Adam.
Dude.
Oh.
All right, well.
Rigged.
Congratulations,
Alien
Adam.
invasion.
So go ahead and rerun the race. I'm taking that. I'm taking that thing. So
no.
I'm taking that. Yes.
Yeah.
But I was gonna go and I was gonna get a comic anyways, so I'll send my comic to whoever wins the race.
Oh, there we go.
Well, you're still in the race. You want me to do another one?
Well, you might have to balance himself.
Yeah, if I win again, then I'll fucking double or nothing.
Double or nothing.
Wait a minute. That means 2 comics I gotta give you.
Right?
No, I'm gonna go and do the fund my comic. I was gonna do it.
Oh, right
anyways,
on.
so,
Okay, I appreciate that.
So yeah, I'll still fund my comic.
Oh, okay. So like second chance drawing.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, but the second chance is just for the comic. Let's not get that twisted. I won that awesome prize. I'm taking the awesome prize.
You're
I'm
taking
jumping for the awesome prize.
Buying everybody memberships?
No.
That's all I heard.
Well, you know, I'm less than $200 to my stretch goal. So.
Well, you
All
got
right.
another, what is it? I think 10 or 15, I think, was the one with the sticker.
Yeah, it's 10 for digital and physical copy, 15 with a sticker, and 20 for signed.
Yeah. All right. So whoever wins this race will get the physical and the other copy.
Okay.
And I'll buy it in their name. Okay.
Okay.
Well, good.
I would like it the other way around.
Just send him some money.
It's all good. I already got the money. So.
Let me just copy the names from the race real quick. Give me a second.
Okay.
So please conversate. What are your favorite bands, Mr.
What are my
Floydman?
favorite bands? What do you think? They call me.
What do I think? I mean, you said
Floyd,
I would think Pink Floyd. Yeah, Pink Floyd.
I am also a Floyd man.
Pink Floyd. Pink Floyd.
I saw the T-shirt that you did for Chuck Rossio's band too.
Oh yeah,
right?
Benton Head. Yeah.
Yep, that was awesome.
And he got the Atom Bomb print too.
Oh, did he? Wow.
Yeah, because he got the original of this.
Oh, dude, that's such a great Atom.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and what I did is you don't notice it from afar. Oh, there's my other one. That's my Hulk smash.
Nice.
Hey, look, that's bricks.
But if you look real close, in the border is every Series 1 and Series 2 character
Oh, cool.
hidden in the border. But yeah, so you got that one. So
All right, here we go.
I still have these
Chuck's a good
available.
dude.
I have a few of these left, and also my my Mad Mike ones. So
this is how we settle it, Adam Edwards. Ready? There's going to be no double or nothing. Okay? There's going to be no double or nothing. It's going to be a 1 minute race. If your name hits, it's going to be mine. Got it?
Deal. All right, but just so everyone's aware, I get the super secret swell comic squadron giant purple box.
Yes.
Yep.
That comes to me.
Me too.
Exactly.
Me too.
I earned that.
Yes.
Yeah, here's one of my car ones, Rod Rage.
Rod Rage.
Awesome.
You could throw that in that big giant purple secret squadron swell. Purple.
Oh, shucks. It won't fit. It's too big.
To the bigger boxes.
This is going to be a 1 minute race this time.
A 1 minute race.
Names.
And we're doing
different monsters now. Different monsters this time. It's going to be a monster match this time.
It's smaller. I can't see it. Okay.
Here we go, gentlemen. Good luck.
Well, who is the horse, like the horse wolf thing in the other one?
I have no
horse
clue.
wolf thing.
There was 80 names in
I
there.
don't know who that was.
Everybody was there.
Whoa, what's going on? Adam Marks is really moving up.
All I remember is that Paul White was the stage puff marshmallow man.
Okay. You know, that's a pretty fast zombie there.
I like the music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is like pretty awesome.
That's a fast movie.
Zombies falling back. But the other zombie's ahead.
Dude, I'm so happy I won that. Oh, man.
Paul White.
Whoa!
Oh, no, not yet. That was fast.
Look at all
Here
these
they come.
late skis.
Dang.
Here we go. It's
Lucky.
going to be. Who is it? Dang, they're teasing us.
They are
Last
teasing.
4 seconds.
Okay, so what's the
Adam
one?
Marks
with-
It's
again.
Adam Mark.
Adam Marks.
Adam Mark. There you go.
Oh,
Big
different
Adam.
Adam. We got Adam 1 and Adam
Here
2.
goes to Adam Mark.
Yeah, the other Adam.
All right, so that's
There we go.
a copy for Adam
Nice.
Marks.
That is
I think
wonderful.
Adam
That is
Marks
wonderful.
might have already gotten a copy though.
Did he? All right. Well, you know what?
Now he has
I'll
a
hit
gift
up
for
Adam
somebody
Marks
else.
and I'll see what he wants to do. But either way, Floyd, you're gonna get that.
Either way, he'll get something. So yeah,
If Adam Marks says he already has one, then you could just hold it for a future event for like the kids or something.
I could.
Perfect. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll see what Adam wants to do. Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So right now, we want to thank Mr. Floydman Sumner for joining us. It was so awesome to hang out with you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we gotta do it again real soon. Might be
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes. We want to do a karaoke show with you, brother.
Oh, heck yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, this is killer karaoke, man. So
But yes, we are the GPK Warriors, and we got to hang out with Floydman Sumner, and it was a wonderful night. We got some winners. I hope you guys support his comic. We just want to thank you all. Do you have any parting words, Floydman, before we go out?
Yes. Support the Swell Comic Project. Floydman Swell Comics #1. It's in fundmycomic.com. Also, you can buy cool stuff at my store, which is planetf.storemb.com.
Boom.
And join the Swell Comics page and show your support for independent artists. And it's going to be an awesome comic, and you're going to love it. And then I'll do another one if everybody likes it. So yeah,
they're gonna love it. They're gonna love it.
but I do want to thank you all for being here and having me on.
appreciate
It's
you.
awesome, and yeah, we should make it a regular thing. So
Right.
Yeah.
I got no life. What the hell?
But yes, everyone watching, thank you for hanging out. Please support. We are the GPK Warriors, and we are out.